where sports truly meets that thing called life. We're on site, on location at the one and only Wildcat Sports Pub, Wildcat, 3680 Milton Avenue in Camillus, New York. And we are here with the West Genesee Wildcats boys basketball team. We're going to have, I'm clapping up in just a second. Wait. So we have head coach Fred Kemp, and we are also going to have a bunch of student athletes that will be coming up here today. And so I'm excited about the opportunity to be able to share that with you, as you'll be able to see them come through here on the live feed. Of course, we are on Facebook as well as youtube.com, both /wakeupcalldt and on wakeupcalldt.podbean.com. So with that being said, please give your Wildcats boys basketball team a round of applause. Show them some love. So, and gentlemen, I'm going to let you introduce yourselves since we're going to have 4 student athletes come up. So you got the mic.
I'm Clyde Allen.
And I'm Liam Kelly.
And so, Liam, I'm going to have you keep it for a second here. So, Liam, what is, and we're going to jump right into the fire here. What's your favorite thing about Coach?
My favorite thing about Coach?
Yeah.
As a person, he's a really funny guy. Also really generous. Like, story from sophomore year, we're all in there like messing around during film, and he yelled at someone to shut up because we kept talking. And then the next day he apologized because of how bad he felt. Like, he's just a really nice person.
He's a nice person.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like he got through to you when he asked you to stop talking?
It wasn't
It wasn't you. It was somebody else.
Yeah, someone else.
Did he get through to them?
Yeah.
Okay. You think he did? All right.
Yeah, Jordan.
If you could give any piece of advice to Coach Kent, what piece of advice would you give to him and why?
Any piece of advice?
More shots in the game.
Any piece of advice? It's got to be about basketball or no?
Give me about anything. Piece of advice.
I live down the road from Coach Kent. You know, when it snows, I like a snow plow down my driveway occasionally so I could get out.
Okay. So
Oh shoot! If I snow plow my driveway occasionally.
snow plow your driveway. All right, Clyde, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
You know, I like, and Coach already said this when we were off the air, but Clyde the Glide, which I like because of, Clyde Drexler. Do you have a nickname, or do you go by Clyde the Glide?
No, I don't really have a nickname.
You don't have a nickname?
No.
If you were to give yourself a nickname, what would you want people to say?
I don't really have one. Some people call me Clyde AI.
Clyde what?
AI.
AI?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
I'm kind of robotic.
Sometimes you're robotic?
Yeah.
In what way? How are you robotic?
I know a lot of stuff and don't really have a lot of emotions a lot of the time.
You know a lot of stuff, but you don't have a lot of emotion.
Not most of the time, no.
Okay, so like Ultron from the Avengers.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Do you like that nickname?
I don't have a problem with it.
You don't have a problem with it. All right, what's your favorite thing about Coach Kent?
Very dedicated. Takes a lot of time to do all that film and everything.
Okay, so dedicated,
Yeah.
takes time with film. Has he helped you like film more?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay.
Point stuff out that I don't see.
If you could give Coach Kent any piece of advice besides plowing your driveway, what piece of advice would you say to Coach Kent?
I don't know. Maybe be more critical of our players.
Be more critical.
Yeah.
So you like the tough love.
Yeah. Call people out.
All right, I like that. Do you guys like that? Yeah. You would like him to clap if you want Coach to call you out more.
Jeffrey, don't clap.
That's not bad. All right, Coach Kent, how are you? How are things?
Good. How you doing, Dan?
Doing well. What do you think about these guys' advice to you? They want to be called out more, and they want you to plow their driveway.
I can do both. I could actually snow blow his driveway, and I could yell at him more. Not that I really want to.
Have you?
Try to do that.
You and I have talked. We figured it out. You said 2019.
I think so.
So you and I have known each other for at least 7 years.
You know,
ish.
going back. I think we were doing this when we had both of those too.
Yeah, I think it was
So that was
before.
before, yeah, probably over 10 years.
Yeah, so we're talking about around a decade's time. Have you ever had a team say, call us out more?
Maybe not in those words, but yeah, I think I'm very fortunate to coach at West Genesee, where we have a lot of competitive athletes and guys that want to get better. So, I like that. I respect that.
How is this team getting better from day one of this season right now?
This is a different group. I think we have like 5 guys that are basketball-only players, so we have 10 guys that are 2 or 3 sport athletes. So practice in season is more important than ever because we haven't had as much time as we've had with other years, other teams. So this group, practice is really important, and they're getting better. And it's been a fun group to work with so far.
For you, every year is a challenge. If you're not learning as a coach, you're not growing, you're not really living. So what have you learned about yourself this year so far?
Honestly, this group, we're very fortunate. We have 11 seniors, and
Of 15 players.
of 15 players.
Yeah.
So 11 seniors, 2 sophomores, 2 juniors. This group, they're going to probably hold us to it. That I said this, but they're a very mature group, and they know how to handle many different situations. And I got to do a better job of just believing in them and letting them be themselves, because they've done a great job in all facts of life as students and other sports and with us in basketball too.
You just talked about kind of letting go of control, right? You go through film, you go through practice, you go through walkthrough, but in a game, you have to let them go. How have you kind of taught yourself or learned to just release the leash, so to speak, and let them just be dogs?
To be honest with you, I'm still working on it because I want these guys to know that I believe in them and that I know they can do well. And sometimes when you overcoach or say too many things, you don't want to take confidence away from your players. So that's something that I'm really working on, to make sure that these guys know how much I believe in them and how confident I am in them, because many guys could have a good game for us. That's what's so special about this team. We've had different guys score 20 points. Many guys, 5 or 6 guys, I think, score over double digits already. So it's a very talented group, and there's 7 guys that I could start, and we can only pick 5. So this group's handled things really well so far.
Like the positivity. Clyde, I'm going to go back to you here. Clyde, with 11 seniors on this team of 15 players, of the few young guys that are on the team, what have they done to teach you something? How have they taught you something?
Yeah, we love having him. Finley over there is quite crafty. We learn a lot of moves from him. I'd say that's the main thing.
You said Finley is quite crafty.
Yeah, he's creative with his moves.
What's the best move you've seen him do?
It's hard to be specific. They don't really have names.
Just catch you off guard?
Yeah, I'd
Okay.
say so.
All right, Liam, of the young gentlemen on this team, what have they taught you?
I'd say going really hard in practice. Like, they're all ultra competitive, and if we're slacking, they're going to be trying their hardest to beat us. And then when they do beat us, they're up in our face and just getting aggressive with us.
So Liam, for you, having a team with so many seniors, you know that this is the last ride for so many people. Do you feel that? Is that kind of sitting with you like, hey, if we're going to do it, we got to do it now. Like, if we want to win sectionals, we want to win states. We know this team can be effective in sectionals. We know that this team can advance forward into states. I was there for the first New York State title, so I know what that felt like. Do you have that kind of with you every day? Like, hey, if we're going to do it, this is the last time.
Yeah, I'd say out of 11 seniors, probably 9 or 10 of us have all played on the same travel basketball team since we were in 3rd grade. So it's really like one last time playing together. I think we really enjoy playing together, and we don't want the season to end. No matter, we're trying to go as far as we can.
Clyde, what makes you believe that this team can take those few extra steps that are needed to hoist a state title?
Kind of like Liam said, we've been together for a long time, and we have a lot of chemistry together. We all can trust each other and rely on each other.
Coach, for you, this specific group, you know what it takes to get there. You know what it takes to win. And like I told you off the air before we got started, like those moments and those student athletes will never leave me. That sticks really top of mind with me all these years later. So what is it about this group that makes you believe there could be enough in the tank in a special run?
It's by far the most competitive group of players I've had, especially in games. And practices have gotten better except for Mondays. But we just beat Monday, which was good.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to your question.
Yeah.
Very competitive. You know, a lot of practices, there's some jawing going on back and forth. I kind of let it go, but they're competing all the time. And that's the best trait, because you know when you get in sectionals and playoffs, there's a lot of close games. Every play counts, and you can't take plays off. You got to keep competing, and this group definitely, I know, will do that.
Clyde, who pushes you the most in practice? Who's that one?
Physically, or?
Yeah, physically. Like when coach lets it go, who's that person that you just like love going up against, love going after?
I would say Nate Quirk.
Nate?
Yeah.
Where's Nate at?
He's the blonde
Nate,
one.
all right. Nate is the only one with the blonde hair right now. So do you like Nate's hairstyle? Do you like what he's chosen?
Not really.
Baseball. It's baseball, yeah, I do remember. So you're just staying with it? It's not going away?
Oh, there he is, right there.
Yeah, so he's kept the baseball hair.
Cut it a little bit.
So why do you like going up against Nate the most?
He's just competitive, talks some trash. It's fun going back and forth.
You said that they call you Clyde AI because you don't show a lot of emotion. Do you ever talk trash back?
To Nate, yeah.
Okay. Who's the better trash talker? If coach had to vote and there was like $100 on the line, who was going to win it, you or Nate?
I feel like coach would say him, but I would say me.
He's right.
So coach would say Nate?
Yeah.
All right.
He just does it more.
Nate has a lot more experience. That's right.
He's had a lot more experience with the trash talk. Okay. All right, Liam. Who's the person in practice that you just feel like you get under each other's skin all the time?
I'd say it's between Finley or Mooseball.
Okay. If you had to pick one over the other.
Recently, I'd say Finley, we guard each other every day. He's like, if I don't want to guard him, he's like, get over here. He makes a shot, he's in my face. I make a shot, I'm in his face. I try and calm him down a lot more because he's a hothead a little bit.
If it came down to coach deciding between you and Finley, who would coach pick to be the one that gets under the other person's skin better?
I'd say coach would say Finley lets his emotions take advantage of himself.
Okay, so he's too. Would you agree?
Yes.
That Finley is more emotional, kind of lets it, can't control the chaos.
Can't control.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
All right. I'm going to ask y'all to tell me something good about each other. So, Liam, tell me something good about Clyde.
Clyde's really hardworking. Like, anytime I want to go to the gym, he's probably already there. He's always working hard. And then also, I feel like we got a good connection on the court. Like, he's very unselfish. He's looking for you. Like, he's never going to be like, give me the ball, unless he really does have a mismatch. And obviously, you'd want to feed him.
Okay. So he's unselfish. All right, Clyde, tell me something good about Liam.
I'd say he's really funny. He's very outgoing.
Okay. Funny and outgoing.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself to be like unselfish on the court? Do you agree with Liam that you go and try to look for your teammates as often as you can?
Yeah, definitely agree.
Okay, you said he's funny. Is he the funniest on the team, or is there somebody else that could do a comedic battle and beat him?
I would say Liam makes me laugh the most on the team.
He makes you laugh the most?
Yeah.
Coach nods. Okay. So, Coach, I'm going to go with you on this. If you had to pick of your student athletes, if you had, like, you guys get pulled over on the team bus, the cop comes up, and you got to get somebody to walk you out of a ticket. Who's the smooth talker on the team?
Liam Kelly. There's no doubt about it.
Okay.
his social skills are much better than mine.
Okay, so would you agree, Liam?
Yeah, I would agree.
You would agree? So conversely, who do you think would be the first person to get this team in trouble?
It could be Liam Kelly. I'm just kidding.
Coach
Yeah, it would be Liam Kelly.
Oh, you don't want to say the real obvious answer.
Okay. You think it would be Liam? So Liam would
Liam's a
talk
lot
you.
of fun.
He would talk you in and out of trash.
He's the guy you'd want to hang with, too, because he's a good time.
Okay. All right. So he brings the energy.
Yes, he does.
Let's go into rapid fire because we're going to get some of your teammates up here in a second. So, Clyde, you can ask me any question, any topic. I have to answer it. What do you got for me? It's just in the moment.
Favorite NBA player?
Right now?
All time.
All time. I mean, my all-time favorite, I'm a Raptor fan, is Damon Stoudemire. But if I had to pick, like, the all-time greatest player ever, without doubt, and there is no other answer, it is Michael Jordan. Then it's Kobe Bryant. And then we can talk about that other guy that plays basketball. But it's Michael Jordan, first and foremost. Between him and Kobe, 11 championships. And so I would definitely say Michael. My question back to you, Clyde. Okay, since they call you Clyde AI, if you were to put a virus into somebody's computer on the team, who would you want to hack and why?
Jeffrey Mercer.
Okay, why Jeffrey?
I feel like we could catch him, like, he does some stuff.
Catch him doing some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go any farther. All right, Liam, what's your question for me?
What's your favorite sports game you've ever been to? Like, or best sports game you've ever been to?
Ooh, good question.
Favorite basketball game I've ever been to?
Yeah.
I'm okay, so I'm going to pick one that I've covered. Man, that's tough. I would have to say it's got to be in the NCAA tournament. And I've been to the Final Four, been to a championship. So, I got a couple on my mind. I guess I would say 2013, which was Syracuse, Michigan, Wichita State, and Louisville. I would say being at that Final Four and that national championship back at the old Georgia Dome before the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I would probably say that because that was my first Final Four and championship I was ever credentialed for, so I'd probably have to say the original. My question back to you, Liam. If you could turn any of your teammates into anything, like an animal, a book, like you could make them into any object or being, what teammate would you snap your fingers and turn into something, and what would you turn them into?
This is hard.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what? I'm trying to think. I would probably. I'd probably turn Moosba into a cone.
Into a cone?
Yeah.
Why a cone?
I'm working him every day in practice. He can't guard me.
So you would turn him into a cone?
Yeah.
All right, I like it. Coach, you're going to get another shot at this, but I want to, as we have Coach here, please give a round of applause to Liam and Clyde as we get your teammates up here. Thank you, gentlemen. I need Evan Dufford, and I need Jack Cosamano. All right, so while we're bringing them in, Coach, what's your question for me?
You cover college football, right?
Yeah, do a lot of work with college.
What would you like to see happen with college sports now that we're in this portal, NIL, revenue share?
It's funny, 2 days ago, Frank Calabufo sat in that chair, and he asked me the same question.
Did he really?
He did. So, how would I change college football? One, there would not be a portal open during the season because the NFL doesn't open up free agency during the NFL playoffs. So there would be no opening of the portal until the season's over. I would also not open the portal right after the spring game, because if I'm a head coach and I'm coaching Alabama and I coach a defensive back, and then after the spring game he goes, I'm going to transfer, and he goes to Florida, he's going to take my entire playbook to Florida. So you're stuck. If you're with a team in the spring, you're stuck with them that season. The portal is going to open one time. It's going to open at the end of the regular season, end of the postseason. So until the last game is played, there will not be an opening to the portal, which means that you will not make an emotional decision, hopefully, because you'll get to spend a lot of time. NIL will not be used in conjunction with the portal. They were never supposed to be together. They were supposed to be mutually exclusive. So if a coach, team, institution calls a player and says, get in the portal, we'll give you X amount of dollars, every single offense is tampering. Every single offense is punishable. I am coming after you monetarily for the first offense. I'm hitting that money more the second time. I'm taking money in scholarships the third time. I'm going to have to force people to be responsible. So I'm going after money. I'm going after scholarships. We're not opening the portal until after the season. We're not opening the portal after the spring. And I'm going to reinstitute team bonding and team connection. And I'm going to ask student athletes to get an education. And if they want to transfer after the first time, you're going to have to sit out a year. So I'm reinstituting the year in residency. So you're going to have, if you go from Syracuse to Kansas, and now you want to go to Texas Tech, and then you want to go to Alabama, that's all well and good. But you're going to have to sit at Texas Tech for a year. You're going to have to sit at Alabama for a year. So what does that mean? It means you're going to have to get an education. In my hopes that they'll go to school for at least 3 years, get some type of a degree, so that we can actually get these kids ready for the rest of their lives, as opposed to just giving them money. So, what, did I say something?
No, it's Liam's dad.
Oh, okay. So shout out to Liam's dad. So shout out to Mr. Kelly.
Bill Kelly.
So, Bill Kelly.
Yep.
So, my question back to you, Coach, if you were to take over my show for the day, and it was Wake Up Call with Fred Kemp, who would be your 3 guests and why?
Well, first of all, it wouldn't be a wake-up call because I'm not a morning person. So it would be like 10, 11 a.m.
Okay, so you're gonna make my show later. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to an afternoon show this time. I'm a huge podcast guy,
Okay.
so I would love to have Bill Simmons. I'm a big Bill Simmons fan.
All right, Bill Simmons.
Ryan Russillo, who just left that show.
Okay.
And then I would like Bill Kelly.
You would like Bill Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He is,
Bill.
All right.
He has made me cry multiple times because I'm laughing so hard. He's
Okay.
that funny of a guy.
All right. So Bill Kelly knows how to make you laugh.
Bill Kelly is one of the funniest.
He would put you on my show, he said.
Yes. It's negotiating your salary right now.
Hey, as long as you give me $20, I'll get up there and get the microphone as quiet as I can.
Okay. So you want Bill Kelly to be on the show? All right.
Always, yeah. He'd definitely be on the show. He would be the anchor of the show.
He would be the anchor of the show.
He would carry the show, and I would just be in the background.
I'll tell you about my favorite basketball game that I attended.
Yeah, I want to know.
And it's a moment that we
Boston
all
College,
know about.
Syracuse,
Syracuse.
Pearl.
Yeah, I'm not,
The Pearl.
Not enough thing. You know, I've already told you the story 3 times before. You sing like a canary. Remind me about the bank with you.
I love it.
That's Bill Kelly.
I already want Bill Kelly on the show.
Oh yeah.
All right, Jack, we're going to go to you first here. Jack, how are you?
Good.
Doing very well. Jack, tell me your favorite thing about Coach.
Favorite thing about Coach is
As he has his arm behind your chair, so could affect you.
my favorite thing about Coach is probably that he believes in all of his players.
He believes in all of his players.
Yeah, even if you mess up, he's gonna pick your head up and always. He believes in all of us, in all of our abilities, and he knows we can get better.
So his belief in you.
Yeah.
If you were taking Coach on a road trip across the country, what music would you play for Coach? Who's driving the car between you and Coach? And what's the one place you're gonna stop? If there's one fast food chain that you're stopping at the whole time, where you stop?
Well, we're gonna play probably country music because that's the only thing I can listen to for a while.
Okay.
If we're going on a road trip,
Coach, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay with that.
All right.
I don't know any countries.
you'll learn.
All right. So country music. Who's driving?
You can switch back and forth. I don't mind driving. I like driving.
You like driving? Okay. And what fast food chain are you going to? That's the only place you're eating the entire time from here to California.
California.
Yeah. You got to eat at the same fast food chain.
I'm gonna say Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Wendy's.
Okay.
I would say Chipotle. No,
But you gotta stop. You can't drive and eat.
I couldn't do Chipotle with Coach.
Is he a
You can
messy
say
eater?
it.
No, not a messy
no.
eater. He just likes to. He
I
doesn't.
have a lot of gas.
Yeah, he's pretty gassy sometimes. So Chipotle in the car would probably be Taco Bell.
He's pretty gassy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I eat a lot of vegetables.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
So the beans.
Yeah, the beans.
So you're gonna keep him away from Chipotle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
think they have.
Evan, how we doing?
Good point.
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Favorite thing about Coach?
All the time he puts into like our film, and like there's never a time where we're not like going to a game unprepared. So
Okay. So his dedication to film study.
yeah.
If you had to describe Coach in the essence of a meal, what would be the Fred Kent plate that would describe the personality of Fred Kent?
That's a tough question.
That's a tough question.
Yeah. I don't even know what I would.
Maybe like steak. I got no clue.
Steak?
Yeah, steak.
Why does that describe Coach's personality?
I don't know.
That's a tough question.
That's a tough question.
Fair enough. So steak.
Yeah. we're going
Okay.
steak.
If there was going to be a Fred Kent meal at the Wildcat that you would order and you'd be like, this is the best meal on the menu, what would you put? So if it's going to be steak at the Wildcat, what are the sides?
Those fries, I guess. Like
The
fries.
curly
Yeah, the
fries.
curly. Those are good.
Yeah, they're very good. All right. You got to give him something for his gas. Beans, broccoli,
No.
Broccoli works.
broccoli. So fries and what?
You know what?
Steak,
We're gonna go with those dough balls, like those.
The fried dough.
Yeah, the fried dough.
All right. So you picked my two favorite things here as the sides: the fried dough and they call them comma fries.
Yeah.
So, all right. What is your favorite thing about the makeup of this team this season? Like when you think about all the personalities of the guys that are on the other side of us right now and some of them over here, how would you describe it? What's your favorite thing about it?
They're never like blaming one another. Like you would never hear like trash talk to you. Like in a game, you would never hear like, "Give me the ball. I want the ball now." Like it's always like one more pass, or like in the locker room at halftime, we're never like blaming someone else. We're always trying to figure out how to win the game.
So 11 seniors, obviously maturity has something to do with that. So bring me into that. Was this team always like that, or did you guys evolve into a team that doesn't point fingers?
Well, our group has never been like a person to like blame each other. I mean, last year we weren't like that, but this year we evolved into it and gotten really good. So
How did that evolution happen? Was there a leader or two on the team that you felt like really brought the team to be closer and more connected?
yeah, Liam brings us connected a lot.
Some love for
Well,
you, Liam. All right. So, okay, Jack, I'm going to go back to you for this. If you could describe this team in only 3 words, doesn't have to be a sentence, but 3 different words, what are those 3 words?
I'm gonna say together, dedicated, and determined. I don't know.
Together, dedicated, those are 2 good ones. One more.
Say accountable. We keep each
Accountable.
other accountable.
Okay. How would you define leadership? Coach asked you to come up here and represent the team. You're one of the 4 guys to do it. What is leadership?
I think it's a lot of holding each other accountable. Like for us 4, I think that part of the reason that we're captains is we when someone messes up, it's constructive criticism from us. It's not us yelling at them, but it's us trying to help to make all of us better as a group. It's not about one person, it's about the whole team together.
So of the constructive criticism you've received, who gave you the best piece of advice?
From anybody, I would say coach. Coach is from a player. I don't know.
So if it's from coach, what did he say?
From
What stuck
coach,
with you?
it's just keeping my head up. Whether it's a game that didn't go great for me, it's the next game's gonna go better, and just always keep my head up.
Positives from coach. What about for you, Evan? Best piece of advice you got from coach or from a fellow player this season?
Probably Jack. Always like, if I like forget something of a play or something, he's always telling me.
He tells you if you forgot. So how does he tell you, like in a game,
Yeah.
how does he subtly tell you that's not the play?
I don't know. Subtle. I mean,
Not subtle?
It would just like point. I don't know, like his point
So
where to
he'll
go.
just say like go over there.
Yeah.
He'll be like, you're in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Jack, do you feel like you're subtle?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhat? Okay. So Evan, what's a leader to you?
A leader to me. That's a good question. Probably a person that like could like take control and everyone sees him around like and like he talks. I don't know. He like talks like our teammates and stuff like that and like helps each other instead of like blaming, obviously.
So knows how to spread the message in a constructive way.
Yeah.
All right. Coach, I'm going to go back to you for this. We've had your 4 captains up here. We've heard from Clyde and Liam. We're now hearing from Evan and Jack. Why were these gentlemen chosen to be captains?
Well, we vote for captains.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a popularity contest, I don't think, or me just picking my favorite guys. These guys have led by example and have done things, whether on the court or in the hallways, that have kind of set them apart. And they are leaders, and they're very, very good examples of what we want out of all of our players.
How have these 4 guys that were chosen by their teammates become an extension of you?
They're good listeners, which is rare because, like, what do we got here? Not bad. 2 guys on their phone. So it's hard for kids these days to listen.
Yeah.
But they're very good listeners. Most of them. Say something and they do it right away.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Do you feel like you have a team that stays off their phone for the most part?
Yeah, because it's a school policy and they don't get in trouble. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I can appreciate that. Coach, if you had one app on your phone,
I don't have it.
so you have, but if you had one
I
that
have a
you
couple
use,
apps.
okay. What's the one that you feel like you use the most?
My Whoop Band app tells me how hard I've worked out for the day.
Okay, so your workout app. All right, I'm gonna go back to you, Jack. What's the app that you feel like you can't live without, and what's the one app that you will delete right now if I asked you to?
The app I probably use the most is probably Instagram.
Okay.
It's my source of entertainment when I'm bored, pretty much.
All right.
If I were to delete an app right now, it'd probably be DraftKings.
Okay.
It's probably the best.
Do you bet a lot?
Not as much anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we have an app?
I used to.
You want to talk about it? There's a hotline.
Nah,
We can put that. We can stream it on the bottom of the screen.
No, it was never a problem.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going to go back to Evan. Evan, what's the app you use the most, and what's the app you would delete first?
Probably Instagram also. Those Insta Reels.
Yeah.
Fun.
You're doom scrolling at 3 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning. Okay. All right. Which one you get rid of?
Probably.
Not Candy Crusher. Guy plays
Probably
Candy
like-
Crush right before the game.
Nah,
I know he's locked in.
Balloons TV, coach. That's a good game. Probably like either Snapchat or TikTok.
Okay.
I don't know,
Why would you pick one of those?
those are probably like is this working?
Yeah, I think we lost you for a second. So. It's always the magic. There you go.
Probably because it's like my most like used app, I guess.
Okay.
Like Snapchat, I'm always on it. Like just to text my friends, but I can just use messages. So
so you can get rid of it. Okay.
yeah, I don't need it.
Tell me something good about Jack.
Going back, he's like a leader and always tells like people what to do, like in a nice way, not a mean way. And he's a leader on and off the court, and he's a student athlete.
Okay. So the essence of a good student athlete. All right, Jack. Tell me something good about Evan.
Personally, I think that Evan is, well, mainly when you get him mad, but he is definitely the hardest worker on the court.
Okay.
In games, he's always guarding the best player, running up and down the court. He's also very unselfish. He's always guarding the best player on defense, using all his energy up there, and then on offense, he's not taking that many shots, but he doesn't care. He's a team player, and we need that.
You said that he's best when he gets mad, so do you try to make him mad a lot?
I mean, when we're on the same team, yeah, it's kind of nice to and tell him to throw some elbows around. It's his favorite thing.
Okay.
When we're against each other, no, try to crack some jokes, keep him from throwing the elbows at me and stuff.
So you try to keep the Hulk at bay.
Yeah.
So when you're going against him, he's Bruce Banner. When he's with you, he's the Hulk.
Yeah.
All right. So it's rapid fire time. You can ask me anything, Jack. What do you got for me?
Who's your favorite? Who do you think is going to be the number one draft pick this year in the NBA?
In the NBA? I mean, this influx of See, I got this thing where, like, I'm all about opportunity, but there's only 60 spots and nothing in the second round is guaranteed. So the fact that so many international players can go in the first round takes away from, like, the 3,000 players in America. But I don't know if I could pick one guy right now, because I've been so locked in on college football that I don't know, I feel like I would do a disservice. But there's always, I mean, Duke is always a team that I'm looking to and seeing who they got, but I don't know. I would say to be determined from me, because now that we're getting into conference play, I'm going to really get to see, like, what people are made of. So I'm going to say give me a minute on that. I love Gonzaga, though. I do love Gonzaga. So I do find myself watching them closely. My question back to you, Jack. Jack, you can give superpowers to yourself and to one of your teammates. What superpower do you give yourself? What teammate do you choose? And what superpower do you give them?
I'm gonna give myself probably like super jump so I could get every rebound, and then I'm gonna give Liam invisibility so that when he's leaking, nobody can see him. So that I can throw it down there to him.
All right. So you're gonna be able to jump really high.
Yeah, get every rebound, and then Liam's already down there, nobody knows.
Okay, and he's gonna be invisible.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he kind of already is, but when he's down there, invisible.
Okay, I like it. Evan, what's your question for me?
Who do you think's gonna win the national championship?
In basketball?
Football.
Football.
Yeah.
Big football guy.
Okay, so I cover the college football playoff. I will be in Miami. So I was at the quarterfinals at the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic in the Capital One Orange Bowl. I am getting on a flight tomorrow to go to the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and then I'll be back home, and then I'll be back in Miami at Hard Rock Stadium for the championship. So who do I think is going to win? I think there's a really good chance. Well, so I'm picking Indiana on the Indiana-Oregon side. I'll be at that game, and which is crazy because I'm not only watching the two teams fighting for a place in the national championship, I'm fighting for the two guys, or I'm watching the two guys that are fighting for the #1 overall pick between Fernando Mendoza and Dante Moore. So I'm going to pick Indiana on one side, and I've been riding with Miami since the jump. So I think I'm going to see. I really like what Ole Miss has done, and that they didn't let Lane Kiffin leave change anything about them. So I think that's probably going to be like a really, really hard-fought game, probably 38-35, 35-33, something like that. But I'm going to pick Miami, And I don't know if anybody can beat Indiana. I don't know if anybody can beat Fernando Mendoza. Like, watching him is crazy. So that's going to be a hard one, but if I had to do feet to the fire right now, I'd pick Indiana.
Yeah, I agree.
My question back to you, if you were on the Indiana Hoosiers right now, what position would you play, and who would you want to go up against for Oregon? So since you're a college football fan, I want to know, you're on Indiana right now, what position are you playing, and who on Oregon are you pointing to saying, give me that guy?
Want to be a wide receiver.
All right, you're a wide receiver?
Yeah.
So you're out there with Surratt and the crew, all right? Who are you calling out to?
I don't know that much Oregon players, so.
Okay. Well, Dylan Finneman, I talked to yesterday, and I also talked to Aaron Flowers. So between Dylan and Aaron, who do you want? Pick one.
Give me Dylan.
You want Dylan?
Yeah.
All right. All right, I like it. Coach, you got the final say here. What's your question?
Whoa. Would you ever reduce the NBA season? There's all these injuries going on now.
Yeah.
With multiple stars out for longer periods of time. Do you think the 82-game schedule needs to be reduced? What would you do to, to get the guys to play more so they don't have to do load management and all that, so the NBA is more entertaining?
Yeah, I mean, I would say right now there's a bunch of babies. There's a bunch of children. I mean, when I was growing up watching the NBA, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Reggie Miller, Mark Jackson, Patrick Ewing, Chris Childs, Charles Oakley, Alonzo Mourning, Tim Hardaway, Muggsy Bogues, on and on and on and on. None of those guys asked for a day off. So if they could do it back then we can figure out a way to do it now. And I think you should be fined if you sit out. That's how I feel. I think, listen, for every guy who's in the NBA who's taken a day off for his pinky toe, there's 1,000 guys that wish they could play basketball in the NBA. So I would say if they could do it back then, and strength and conditioning's better now, and nutrition's better now, and all the regiment stuff is better now, and we got more technology and more information than we ever had, then stop complaining, play some basketball, and if you don't want to, then there's a million other people that take your job. That's what I would say.
Okay.
Learn how to get your butt up.
How does that explain Jason Tatum?
The injuries, you mean?
Halliburton.
Well, they've been talking about how there's been certain injuries have been reoccurring. So I think, yeah, the Achilles. So I think we have to look at maybe how you practice, how often you practice, maybe looking at how we're doing those things. And I think we look at nutrition. I think we look at workout regimen. And I also think we look at guys that are playing hurt, because I believe that Tatum was playing with an injury that kind of could lead into what he had. So I think honesty, maybe going lighter in practice, and then just being careful with how we utilize a player that's actually injured. But some of these guys that I'll leave unnamed that just sit out because it's a Tuesday, I'm not about that. My question back to you, Coach. If you were the head coach of any NBA team right now, what team would you? Okay.
I love the Spurs.
Okay, so you're the San Antonio Spurs head coach.
Great.
If you could have a starting five from, you can make it up of anybody in the NBA right now, who's your starting five? If you could trade for a few guys, what are you doing?
I'm sticking with Wemby.
All right.
Even Wemby, he's my guy.
So Wembanyama's out
Yep.
there.
I'm gonna take SGA.
Okay.
I like his on-ball defense.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yep. And then after that, I want Giannis at my power forward.
All right.
And now we're gonna surround it with shooting. So we gotta go No, we're not going Curry. I need bigger size. I need more size.
Okay.
No, still not taking Curry. Not taking Durant.
Give me Halliburton. Give me Luka. Nope.
No, I don't want Luka either.
Halliburton.
Maxey.
Long twos.
What we got?
What, I have 3 right now?
got Giannis, SGA, and Wembanyama.
Boy. Actually, I want Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Yep. No way, no ball.
Brown. It's like, give me the Brown.
And the Cooper flag's not right.
taking
I'd
the
take
ball?
the flag.
LeBron in his prime.
I would take LeBron. No.
Cooper flag.
No.
Tatum.
He said he wants to get Cooper a couple of years.
Oh, all right.
And
Tatum.
you know what? I'm taking Giannis off and putting Jokic in.
Okay.
Dude, he's not gonna get on the
So
court.
now I'm Jokic.
So Wemby's at the 4?
Wemby at the 4. He's quick enough.
He cannot play
I got
defense like
SGA.
that.
I got Jaylen Brown. I need one more stud like 6'7", 6'8".
I'm in Thompson. Yo, I'm in Thompson.
Come on, give me a guy. I can't think.
You can't shoot.
Not kind of good at
Ace Bailey.
I don't know. I need an NBA All-Star. No, I need he plays free.
Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes can't shoot. Sorry, Scotty. Huh? Tatum is hurt. I would take Tatum. I like Scotty Barnes, but he's not.
Grady Dick. Paul George. I'm just saying names. So.
You know what? I'm taking Cade Cunningham. I'm dropping SGA and Curry.
Yeah, Curry, baby.
So, Cade, Jalen, Curry, Wemby, Jokic.
Okay. That was such a team effort.
Oh, yeah.
That was total team effort with the Wildcats. So with that, with that being said, for Evan, for Jack, for Liam, for Clyde, for head coach Fred Kent, for myself, Dan Tortora, this has been another wake-up call on-site on location at the Wildcat with West Genesee Wildcats. Boys basketball, give a round of applause for the Wildcats. Appreciate you. You're good. Go support your